Hi everyone, this is Daisy. It's been a while and just work has been a little hectic and just running around. I did mention before that I teach TK, so sorry, my hands disappeared. But I do teach TK, and the beginning of the year is by far the craziest year. Sorry, I think I need to move a little. The craziest year. It's routines and stuff, and so a lot of work stuff has been going on, and so I really haven't had time to actually like film a video. And so I wanted to just say hi and actually film my current traveler's notebook setup. I did change a few things. I was doing like a bullet journal for a while, and I really did love it, and now with work and I'm actually I'm doing a lot of meetings, and so I really don't have a lot of time. So I changed my format, and so I'm no longer doing the bullet journals, like not entirely like that. But what I did was I printed some inserts from Annie's Printables, and that's what I'm using. I'm really not writing a lot, just the basics. And I'm still using this along with my Erin Condren planner. And so this one and my Erin Condren are the only planners that I'm currently using right now. So let's dig in, okay? I don't want to talk too much. Let's just go into it. So the first thing I have here, I mentioned before that I use as my little kind of like a, I'll say like it's a ruler, but I use it to write on top of. I put it underneath the sheet, and it helps for me. It helps for me. What? See, my brain is haywire right now. It just helps me so I can write better, and so it doesn't come out so messy. So this is what it's for. And so in here, I'm still using my Chic Sparrow, and this is the cream, not deluxe, because the deluxe is a brown one. Well, it is kind of like the cream deluxe, but it's not this is the black one. And then this little charm that you see here, I found it at Michael's. It was actually on sale for like $1 or something, so I thought it was really pretty. It kind of reminds me of to stay grounded and pray about things when I worry. I love this little charm right here, the infinity sign, and then the little heart. So I thought it was just cute, and so that's it. I didn't put anything in the front. It has my initials. Then inside, all I have is like a little field notes little thingy that came with an order that I placed. And then in here I have one of those hydrate thingies. See, I'm seriously, like, my mind is everywhere right now. Can't even say things properly. The Dear Lily stencils that I really love. So I have the one that's like multiple boxes for the hydrate or whatever I'm trying to track. I use it a lot, so that's why I just left it in here. I figured it was easier. But I noticed that if I leave it in here, it'll fold, and I don't know, it bugs me. So I just stuck it over here on the side. And then I have like a little prayer thing that I got from a book, and so it's just, so I can pray when I'm stressing and stuff. I'm sorry. My phone was a little moving. Anyways, moving on. Sorry, I don't mean to ramble. But okay, so the first thing I have here, the papers that I use here for the dashboards are from a little packet. It was like a 6x6 pad that I bought from Michael's, and it was like a little flowering pad, and it had like polka dots and stuff. Can't remember the exact name of the paper pad. I've had it for a while, but I did buy it at Michael's, and it's been more than a few months, so I don't even think they have it anymore. And so anyways, what I have here is a Planner Society Girl paper clip here, and then in the front I just have a quote by Audrey Hepburn, and it just says, "Nothing is impossible. The word itself says impossible." Okay, so that's what I have in the front. Then in here I have the 5 agreements. It goes back to a book that I mentioned before, by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a really good book, and just trying to like read this every day and trying to like work on myself. Here, this is my new brain dump. The one that I recently had, I already removed it. It was really messy, and I just had ramblings and all sorts of stuff in there. So that's pretty much what that's for. It's for everything. It doesn't necessarily just have to be for it doesn't just, it's not just for personal, it's work, it's everything, you know, things that come to my mind, ideas, etc. This is what it is. It's a brain dump. Okay, so that's it. Then in the back, I have a picture of my husband, my doggies, and me. And I have 4 doggies, so it's just a picture of all of us there. Then I have my Polaroid pen, and I just have in here, I have the 5 colors that I use the most. That's all I have here, which is I believe that this is, if I remember well, this is for my dogs, this one is for myself, this one's for my husband, this one is for, what is it for? I can't remember what I have the orange for. I'm trying to see. Oh, family. And then this one is, yeah, like I said, this one is health. So it's just the 5 basic ones. I do use other colors, but I don't use the other ones as like that much. Like red, obviously, you know, I use for like female stuff, and like cycle stuff. And then I use another color for like green for money and stuff like that. But these are the ones that I go to, or the, these are my go-to colors. So this one I carry in here because I use a lot. And I just attached it with an Erin Condren like a pen little clip. I stuck it to the dashboard, and since it's a clear dashboard, I can just, you know, remove it to any part of the. Then right here, I just have a little quote that says "Be Foxy." It came with one of my little Foxy planners, and I just think it's cute what it says. It just says "Be Foxy," pretty much. And then here is the second dashboard, and what I have in here is my calendar. So all I've been using is little dots, and then here on the side I write down what each color represents, and I just write down like appointments and stuff like that, you know, just like random stuff that I need. And in the back I attach one of the Annie printables, the 18-month one, although I don't think I'm going to use the 2017 because this is just a 2016 calendar, so I'm only going to use the top part, and then I'll just leave the bottom blank for future planning, like if I think of anything that might happen in these days. Now that, but I'm still going to print another one for the 2017 calendar. And then, okay, so here's a big change. Before I get to this, let me show you my previous bullet journal, okay? Let me move this out of the way. So this is actually what I was using. It was my bullet journal, and this is what it looked like. This is my key and my index. And if we just do like a flip through, so we'll just do like a flip through. I started in July, and then it went through September, and so I pretty much started like this, and then I progressed. As time went on, I started changing the layouts, and then it became, you know, adding a quote to it, and then I started adding the actual month at a glance with the dates, and then writing stuff, and it was really, really working for me, and I really like it. I mean, no, don't get me wrong, but it was more like, it took more time to actually sit down and do, whereas what I'm using right now is just straightforward, and it's working for me. So I really like what I'm using right now. It's just, you know, very simple and straightforward, and I don't have to worry about it that much. It's just really basic, and at the end of the week, you know, when I have time, if I have time, then I go into my Erin Condren planner. Usually what I do is on Sunday, I open my Erin Condren planner and then go to the layout, and I just place a washi and the stickers that I know I'm going to be using, and then I just leave it like that. I don't touch it later on until maybe if I have time, then I'll go back and add the information that I have in my little traveler's notebook, and if I get to it, I get to it. But in my Erin Condren is more like decor, whereas this one is like my on-the-go, just straightforward, what I need. So anyways, just keep flipping through it. Then here I have like this next week, and I have like a layout of my work days. Then here I was doing like a weekly tracker, and this is really cool. I liked it. Then my meals and fitness was here, and then here I changed the layout again. I just kind of like did like a little banner type, and then I added the time. And then here's where I realized that I did like having the time there, because it kind of like it helped a lot having this time here. So then I added it for a few days, and I was doing good until, let's see. Then here I didn't at the time, but So I just stopped adding the time, and then here I started getting to a point where I was adding, but then I was forgetting things, and some days were better than others. Then my daily habits, then my week overview. Here was my September. I really like how September looked. See? And then my goals, I put some goals there, and then I put, you know, my monthly overview. Then here was my month. These days, I wasn't back to work yet. Well, actually I was, but I still had, it wasn't as bad, and I still had time, and I was dedicating time to do this. Then, let's see. Then we got to September 4th, and that was the last day that I used this. Then work started getting a little bit crazy, and let's see, my weekly tracker here, I changed it to this. And here I started doing this, and as you can see right here, that's where it got hectic. Wednesday, after Tuesday, September 6th, then it started getting crazy, and then I stopped. And I didn't do anything after that. In the back, I did put my books that I wanna read. This one I checked off because I already read it. This one I started. This one I still can't seem to finish. I don't know why. I've been wanting to finish it, but I keep putting it off, and then I end up doing other stuff. So these are some other two books that I want to read. Movies that I watched. Obviously none. I haven't been able to go to the movies that I want to watch. Are listed here. Then it says things to keep or change in my next bullet journal. Was like my weekly tracker, separate from daily. I put like keep hydrated, food, fitness in daily or weekly. Daily weather is a must. Although I have it on my watch, you know, so I really don't need that. Separate area for quotes, like a section only for quotes. This week for work or appointments, and make a cleaning schedule. And then just keep goal planning. So that's it. That was my bullet journal. That's as far as I got. Then I attempted something else. I tried out another insert from, this one's from Paper Penguin Co. And so what I did was, I tried this layout. I really wanted to see if it would work for me. So what it was is, it has 3 boxes, right? And then 3 boxes for each day. And then it has like a little section on the bottom. So obviously I tried out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, September 12th through the 18th. And that's all as far as I got. I realized that this is too small for me. The space was too small. And then yes, I could do the hydrate, but then my to-dos were really, really tiny. And then here I had my chores. So it ended up being too small, and I realized that this was not going to work for me. I actually was missing the time slots, and I needed a little bit more space on this section to write down other things. So I obviously just put this aside, and here's where we go to the actual setup. So this is what I did. I went online, and I went to Annie's Printables, which I printed some of her stuff before. I did the 18-month, and I like her printables. So I ended up printing and then also Julie Plans on Instagram that I follow. She suggested, I saw her daily, which is with the time slot and stuff, and I really liked it. I was actually going to print out the horizontal one, because my Erin Condon is horizontal, but I realized, you know, I don't need to have 2 horizontals. Let me try like a actual time slot one with just, you know, half of it, and then the other half I can use for the other things that I need. So here, Sunday the 25th was my first thing trying it, and so, you know, I did write down a lot of stuff, and I liked it. Then let's see, here I was just writing down my fitness and my daily steps, which I like, because I want to keep, you know, my fitness separate, but I do want to include it. Then here I wrote down my work schedule, you know, just for meetings, appointments, stuff like that, which is really good. I like it. And then this is exactly what I was using my bullet journal. I was doing like this, you know, like week layout, just a week at a glance, and it was helping me, and I really like this in my bullet journal, so I wanted to keep this. I wanted something that had this, and so this one's perfect for this. I like that this little flip thing is in the front of the week, so I can write down my fitness like plans and what I do for that week, and it can be separate. Then here I can write down, like, see, my work is pretty much like from 7. I start at 8, but I usually get there at 7. So from 7 to 2:33, it's usually work. So it doesn't matter if it's just completely blocked there, but then I have the rest of the time to write down other appointments or things that I do. So here it was like work, and then I had to meet with somebody, and then I put gym time. That was my gym time. And then here I was just chilling, so I didn't really put anything there. But here I have enough space that I could write down. Like, I blocked it off here, but I actually have all this space that I could, sorry. And sorry, my phone was tripping. My phone just started acting up, so it just went blank, and then I got to fix it. So here I put my to-dos, but I can always fix this around, and then I can, you know, like, I put a tip in and do my breakfast as an additional here. So it doesn't, I can work around this. This is perfect for me. And so that was Monday. Then Tuesday I had work, and then I had meetings, and then my gym time. Here I like that, you know, I was able to write down my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and stuff like that. And I still have space. I don't have to write that small. Like, I wasn't confined to a tiny little square, so I like this better. Then I wrote down my fitness here. I wrote it here just to, you know, be more specific. Even though I wrote it here, let me go back to it here. I just wrote leg day and then how many steps. Whereas here, I actually wrote down that I did 100 squats and I did cardio for 16 minutes. After the squats, I didn't feel the need to do a lot of cardio. My legs were hurting. So then here I wrote my to-dos. These are cumes. If you are a teacher, you work in a school, you know what the cumes are. They're just like folders with all sorts of information and stuff. And then I had to leave sub plans because I was going to be out all day in meetings. And then I had to pick up milk. So that was my to-dos. And then Wednesday, which is today, I had to go to work, and then I had a meeting, and then I had to go to Petco around this time. I actually got to work a little bit later, so I had to go to Petco. Right now, I am filming. I don't know if you guys been able to see it, sorry. Maybe I should hold it this way. Film YouTube, which is what I'm doing right now, and you probably won't see it till later. Then I have to do some sub-plans because I'm going to have meetings tomorrow, and then I have to download some documents. And here is what a blank layout, layout looks like. The time slots go from 7 to 8, which is perfect for me because I don't need to do, I don't need more than that. If I need anything like to-dos after that, I could just add it here. I have enough space to write down my meal, my hydrate, and my to-dos, which is what I really want this for. And so that is what the rest of it looks like. Here I actually had to like do a little bit of change. You've noticed that there's actually stickers there, and I had to write down the number because the way it comes is I'll show you it for the October. So it's actually the entire month, and I didn't want to print the entire month because I was starting at the end of September. So I just printed whatever. I printed just random insert daily, weekly inserts. I wasn't really focusing on the date that it said. I just printed them, and if I had to white out a little, then I did because it's just a trial. And then so for October, it actually looks nicer. For October, I did the entire month. So this is what it looks like if you print it. You have the month, and then you have your monthly at a glance, where here I probably will track down like probably like fitness. Here I have space for bills, but I really don't need it for that because I have bills separate. So I can like cover it with a sticker and put something else there. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to use this for because I do have my monthly, and I intend on keeping my monthly in there. So I might use this for fitness and write down the steps here. And then maybe my steps and my hydrate here, and that way I can use the other space for something else. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Then I love that there's like a tracker here that you can track things, so I don't have to add it in my dailies. I can just put it here and track it there, which is really good. And it has it from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, so I can track my things that I need to do, and then any dog stuff that I need also. And then here's where the weekly starts. So see, and the fold out, and then it has the daily time slots, and it goes all the way to October 30th. And then you have 2 pages of notes, and that's how it ends. Okay. Then the back, my third dashboard is actually my bill section. So here I have just regular flowers, nothing special. I have a gift card from Target. And then this is a little passport insert that I got from Amazon. Here I have my bills. They are personal. I have a lot of bills and information in there. So I'm going to show you a blank one, which is also from Annie's Printables. And this is what it looks like. You have the month, so you can write down your bills, the due date, the amount, and then you check off when it cleared. And then here you have an extra line to add any expenses or any like purchases and stuff like that, or any other miscellaneous bills you might have that don't fit here. You can add them here, and that's what it looks like. November and December when they're due. This is the back. Here I have a Starbucks coupon from Target, and so I'll use that later when I need it. It's like $1 off. And then here I just have a little note with the personal information, and here is my favorite pen that I'm using. That I've actually been using this a lot. I've been using this in my traveler's notebook, and I've been using it in my Erin Condren planner. It's the Muji Pen, and it's this 0.5. There it goes. So 0.5, and I love how it writes. It writes very smoothly, and I love that it fits in here. I mean, yes, it might not be a beautiful pen, but you know what? It works awesome. It writes pretty. It's smooth, and you know, that's what matters to me. So that's my current setup right now, and that's what I'm using. So let's see, what else can I show you before I... Oh, okay, yes. So like I said, I am using this one along with my Erin Condren. So I showed you what my daily looks like. My in my Erin Condren, things get a little bit fancier. So that's what my Erin Condren looks like. So I put a sticker for my work, and then any happy mail or little random notes that I need to put here. Then these stickers right here, if you follow me on Instagram, I did share that well, not this one came with a freebie, but these right here, these half boxes, these are from these are printables. I printed on sticker paper, and they are from Little Blue Garden, and she has a whole bunch of stickers, and these are half boxes, but she does have the full box. So I just did the half box because I do stamp the word clean, and so the half box is perfect for that. And so let's see, so here I have more, but right now I'm doing day by day. So when I have time, then I transfer the information here, and then I make it nicer. What I do is I just do it on Sunday. I put the washi, I put the stickers that I want, and I stamp it, and then that's it. I don't touch it again until at the end of the day. If I have time, then I add the stuff there, or if I at the end of the week. But this one's like no rush. The one thing I do want to share is this. This is awesome. I want to say, I can't remember right now her name, but I will share at the bottom her Instagram name, but I can't think of it. Planning Sarah on Instagram. She showed this on her Instagram feed, and she went on a website, which I will link for you all, and she found this printable, and if you would just cut off the monthly header, you can stick it in your notes pages in your Erin Condren, and it's awesome. So this is where I'll be tracking my fitness, my steps, and all like health related stuff in here. I know she's using it for her bills, but I put my bills in the little section in the monthly here, so I don't really need to put it here. And but I did like it for fitness, because then now I don't have to buy a separate planner for fitness. I can have it all together here, and it's perfect. So now I'm really excited about these monthly calendars that I now found. And I did I believe that the lovely lady that made these calendars, which I'll link, she's going to make the 2017 calendars, so I'll link her website at the bottom so you guys can go check it out. And you can go check out her blog and her site, and you can download the calendars, and then you can just print them on sticker sheet paper and then just attach them to your notes pages and use them for anything that you need to use it for. So this was my last week. It was my husband's birthday, and it was our anniversary, and you know, it was fall, so I decorated with leaves and stuff. But I really like this one for decor. I like to make it pretty. I am a huge Erin Condren fan. When I started the planner community, I started because of Erin Condren planners. I saw it for the first time and I loved it, and I might, you know, like, not use it for a couple of weeks, and then I go back to it. But I always come back to the Erin Condren planner. I've tried the rings. I was using the ring for a while, and I thought that I was just gonna completely give up this planner, but I haven't, and I can't seem to do it, you know. And this planner is perfect for my Polaroid Zip Printer, because I just stick. I mean, you can technically use any planner and stick your Polaroid Zip pictures, but I am just, I don't know. I am loyal to Erin Condren, and I'm gonna keep purchasing them, you know, for as long as they make them. So, okay. I'm sorry for rambling. So, anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. I was trying to make it really short, but so I guess it's under 30 minutes. So I tried really hard. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.